Howdy, everyone. My name is Israel, and you're on Forward March. Thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to discuss the top 10 military acronyms and uh, 10 to 1. And we're going to see at the end the criteria as to how they were ranked and why they were ranked. So, if you spent longer than one day in the military, you know that there is a lot of acronyms. Right? And some are universal amongst all military branches, and others are just specific to the branch, and even some are even just specific to a subsect of the branch itself. Right? So there's tons, there's plenty. But here we go. Bohica. Bend over, here it comes again. So, meaning a sarcastic acronym expressing resignation to an unpleasant or repetitive task, often used when expecting another tough order. So, yeah, there's some tough days in the military, but mostly for me it was mostly good days and bad days. However, there were some where oh man, it was just seemed like it's one bad thing after another. Whether it's exasperated by minimal sleep or just a tough environment, right? Dusty. I mean, I was stationed in Fort Irwin, California, in the Mojave Desert, man. So there was a lot of dust, hot days, and everything. So, um, and and really, I mean, some of the Bohica stuff is self-induced on purpose, just to see how you act in those given circumstances. Sometimes we make it tougher on ourselves on purpose or by accident, and I just being ourselves, just with leadership decisions or whatnot. So there it is, number 10. I won't read them all off to you. Just all the little the context, why it ranks number 10, fun fact, whatever. Right. So permanent. Ooh, 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 you can't see number 8, man. Okay, PCS. Yeah, if you did your initial training, then basic training, and then your advanced individual training if you're in the Army AIT, or your MOS specific school. After it, you get a PCS. And one of the things that I didn't want to happen when I joined the Army, I was like, you know what, I can get stationed anywhere, right? I'll go with my family, and it don't matter. I'll make it work. But one place I didn't want to go, nothing against South Korea, but it was unaccompanied tour. And when I graduated AIT, there I am. The orders, you got to see, it was like a list or something. Uh, and what do you think I got? Hawaii? Fort Benning? No, I got Korea. So, so I guess 9 and 10 is relevant in my case. That the one thing that I didn't want to get in terms of the duty assignment was Korea, and I got it. But I went back almost 20 years to the date of that one, of my first assignment to Korea. It was great. Had a blast. So PCS, there it is. Um, it says, fun fact: the permanent part is a running joke since moves happen every 2 to 3 years. So it's permanent, sort of, right? And TDY, number 8, temporary duty assignment. So this TDY could happen for a number of reasons. You're at a permanent duty station. You go to school, like a military school. You go on a training mission, whatever. You're on TDY, temporary duty assignment. Doesn't mean temporary divorce for a year. Naughty, naughty. Okay, so then number 7, OPSEC, right? Operational security. Loose li- Loose lips sink ships. There you go, OPSEC. Um, hey, you can't discuss to the general public what's on the dining facilities menu, right? OPSEC, all right, but nonetheless, very important operational security, which is punishable by UCMJ. Can be, right? If you do it. So watch yourself before you wreck yourself. FNG. So it doesn't matter, right? how long you were in the military, there was a period of time when you were the F and G, Foxtrot new guy or gal, and um, by and large, the army for me didn't change. Like when I went from duty station to duty station, in terms of UCMJ is the same, right? The uniform was the same, rules, regulations, work ethic, all the same. However, the people that you work with and work for, those changed. So there was times you F and G, right? Like, hey, give it to Salgado or give it to whoever because there's a new person, right? Any additional duties, give it to the F and G. Break them in right when they get to a new, a new duty assignment. You know the deal. You probably have done it too, or I would say victim, but yeah, you got jammed up for being the FNG. So number 5, snafu, situation normal, all foxtrot up. I gotta say that slow. I don't want to say drop the F bomb. Describes a chaotic or messed up situation that's somehow typical in the military. So if it isn't messed up, there's something wrong. If there isn't a level of chaos or jack something's not jacked up, then then something's wrong. Right? If it's perfect, something's wrong. So there it is, foobar. Oh, I'm sorry, snafu. Oh man, foobar. There it is, number 4. Foxtrotted up beyond all recognition. And I'll just give the meaning to each. Describes situation, equipment so broken it's beyond repair, often said with dark humor. So I was for a part of my career, I was a mechanic, and I mean, you fixing stuff that other people broke. Uh, I didn't even have not that I would get any enjoyment out of it, but I wasn't even the one that busted it, and I'm fixing, and I picked the job. No, I get it. But anyway, foobar. Often those trucks would come in, and you're like, man, it's fouled up beyond all repair, but nonetheless, we still were tasked to fix it. And then you see that number 4, foobar, snafu, and F and G all have something in common. Foxtrot, yes. Number 3, BAMSes, begin planning, arrange recon, make plan, complete plan, issue orders, and supervise. So a mnemonic used primarily by Marines to outline the troop leading process for mission planning. Yeah. I did hear BAMSes before. I didn't think it was going to make the list, but there it is. If you want to apply some BAMSes to your life, booyah, there it is. Number 2, MOS, and I did talk about it earlier, just your military occupational specialty. The code or title for a service member specific job, like 11 Bravo infantryman or 68 whiskey combat medic. I don't even think are they 68 whiskeys? That the new? I'm not sure. Like I retired 2017. I don't know. They probably changed, right? So, and the Marine Corps, I was in 0311. Yeah, I was one of them infantrymen. So yeah, and every branch has an MOS school, and just what you do, your core functions, which really your core function is that you're a warfighter, and then second is what you do every day, day in day out. MOS. Hold on. Oh man, did you see that? Number 1, drum roll. Anticlimactic though. ASAP. Boo. A directive to complete task immediately, though often with sarcastic undertone due to unrealistic timelines. Yeah. Yo, we got 30 minutes. Yeah, you just set up that tent, a massive GP large tent with 3 of you guys. ASAP. I mean, sometimes you get these ASAP and come on, man. Is it realistic? Can I get it done in that time? But nonetheless, it's really a call for urgency. So ASAP. People throw it around, and sometimes you hear in the movies it's ASAP, but no, I think it's ASAP. It's shorter. So white ranks number 1 right there. It's universality. can't say that word. Frequent use and blend of humor reflecting the military's rushed yet delayed culture. Hurry up and wait. Makes ASAP the top acronym. It's shared experience that defines military life. You know, yeah, it does. Um, and here's how we got here. Why is this ranking? Cultural impact. ASAP number one, MOS are universal cross branches defining daily life and identity. BAMS is a Marine staple, like potatoes, but recognized elsewhere for its utility. Humor and relatability. Fubar snafu, 6 and 10. Cynical humor, practicality. OPSEC, PCS, and TDY are practical but spark nostalgic stories, making them less iconic than top stories, but still beloved and veteran resonance. ASAP tops the list for its daily use and ironic humor, edging out MOS career-defining weight and Fubar's comedic legacy. Well, there's two of them that I thought were going to be in here: MRE, big surprise, and LES, because we're all tracking. We all know how much everyone gets paid, sizing people up already. I can't believe they pay officers this much. I can't believe you know what I'm talking about? Oh man, if I get promoted, I'll make this much. And so LES is how much leave, leave and earning statement. And the other is MRE. I don't know, did I mention MRE already? Meal ready to eat. So I thought they were both going to make it, and they did not. But nonetheless, there's a list. I think ASAP was anticlimactic for me. I was hoping it was going to be something else. I did not think it was going to be that. But if there's one or two, man, look at the list. Do you agree with it? Yes or no? Number one. And if there's a acronym that you thought was going to be there, why don't you share it with me? I am going to do top tens, a series of them. And if you got any episode ideas or show ideas, then let me know. But we're just rapping, right? We're just talking. It's all good. Yeah, have a good one. Take care out there. Keep your head down, and watch your buddy six.